What up? What up? What up? It is WIP, motherfucking Wednesday, and I am online. And you're probably gonna get some ads first, which what can I do there? But we's doing an orcs cause I felt like it. What can you do? Just gonna wait for this ad to go away so that I can watch what's fucking happening. Oh look, it's upside down. It's cool. Why is it upside down? That's so fucking weird. Okay. I'm trying to get into a mod view, and then we can start. Because I don't have this all the way set up properly. I also don't know how to get into mod view normally, so there's that. And I'm itchy. That's weird. Oh, there we go. Mod view, yay. Test that out. It does show up in the chat, but it's really fucking small. But it might be more fixed than it was. So we're doing a Orcus's. He is inspired by World of Warcraft and my favorite orc, the former war chief. So I did all the tattoos freehand, such as they are. Kind of my first freehand go. I added bigger teeth and a nose ring. I don't know how well that'll pop up on the stream, but yeah, bigger teeth, nose ring, brown skin. We'll see if anybody else notices in the chat. And today I wanted to kind of keep working on my skin. My skin work is, I don't do it very often, to be honest with you. So we're gonna do a little bit here. And we're just gonna kind of see how it goes. Be it glazing or otherwise. Start down here. And I'll probably hold them up a whole bunch because I'm looking at just light because I have not memorized light direction. I can't just visualize it yet. Maybe one day. So we're just gonna do some skin highlights and see how that goes. Kind of looks like I did it before, but I don't remember doing skin highlights before. I thought I was just doing base layers, so if I did, that's news to me. Because as with a fair number of the projects, I put it aside because it's not part of my main army, so I don't really work on it very often. This might be a little wet, actually. But that's okay, because we can fix it. I don't fucking remember where the camera is. What's up? And there's the first ad that I see on my mod screen. Anybody that's popped in and can still hear me and may be seeing ads, I hit Twitch affiliate and I haven't really figured out how bad the ads are yet. So it's kind of a playing it by ear. We'll see how it goes. There we go. Weird. So we're just doing some skin today. At least for a little bit. I have some other stuff, potentially, depending on how long the stream goes. What's up, Wallissimo? You actually painting? Gross. It's gonna get me banned. You talk like that in chat. Fuck. might try to do greater highlights than I normally have done. Like more, what's the word? Brighter, maybe, is the word. I don't know if luminous. I thought about that. I don't think luminous is the word either. Just more contrasty. I know that's not really a word, but I feel like all of my other skin tones have been relatively subtle and not really pushing that light and dark. So I'm kind of curious about pushing this one a little further. And it's probably going to be just a shitload of glazing and going over the same spots and doing all that shit over and over again. There is a little vein in his hand. It's really hard to keep this in focus when I'm trying to look at it myself. It's actually looking a lot voluptuous. Yes, that's the one. Let's give him some big orc breastises. I don't think there is any female orcs because they're just mushrooms, so I don't think they need any females for anything. So I'm surprised there hasn't been somebody adding them to orcs yet, or there probably has, and I just haven't seen it, thankfully. That might be a bit of a cursed image. Painting some brown orc skin. Garrosh Hellscream is the... what's the word? I can't even think today, fuck. He's the guy that I was trying to copy with this, because I don't really like the green orcs, to be honest. I feel like green is... War Chief. Yeah, no, my muse, my inspiration is the word. I probably could have picked a bigger model to be said War Chief, but I really kind of like this one, so that is the one that I picked. Not sure what I'm going to do for the shadows yet, but that's another problem. just kind of trying to put a little bit of paint where I think light might hit, and go from there. And I keep bringing them close to the light so that I can see, if anybody's wondering, because that is a good, not a cheater, but it's just a good little tip. Bring it up to the light, and you more or less paint the reflections as you see them. Oops. And if you get some paint elsewhere, it doesn't really matter. Everything is fixable, pretty much. I'm doing that thing where I hug shit close to me because I'm trying to see what I'm doing. It's a really hard pattern to break. So that's the light so far. If I can see myself do it in the goddamn camera. So there's some highlights going on there. Not really sure how to highlight the black. I probably should have done the tattoos in like a dark blue or something, and then been able to highlight that up. Didn't really think about that. So we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there. I kind of want to do... the brighter ones and see where we sit. So for this, War Chief kind of seems to have a bit of an orange tinge to him. So I'm actually going to take a little bit of orange and mix it into my highlight color and see how that goes. Worst case, it looks like shit, and I go over it. Fucking random hairs in the brush, man, I tell you. What the fuck is this camera? So I'm just doing kind of the peaks of brightness in this muddy brown with a little hint of orange. Just to kind of see what that gets us. And if I want to continue doing it that way. Because if we're going to do it that way, it's very orange. Where the fuck? So I'm making really small dots. Just to try to blend it a little better. Let's see if we can get that on camera. I'll sit here for the fucking feed to show back up. Go down, stupid. I don't know if you guys can tell the orange or not. It's very hard to tell on this camera. Nope, too close. Well, it's there. I promise you it's there. So I think it works as a little bit of a additional subtle color. Oh yes, raging childs are always the best. Hit him with a lightsaber. Wallace, did you paint any full ones yet? Have you done anything that's picture worthy yet? What, you got them black base coated at least? So what are you doing now? You dry brushing the gold on? Did you get a sponge like I told you to? Like one of those uh, these ones, and then you get it a little damp, like on one side, and then you can brush through it. Because you don't want if you're too dry with it, it'll get like dusty. If you're too wet with it, it'll get streaky. So you got to kind of test it on your hand. You got to test it on your hand like this, with your dry brush, and you're trying to see if you can pick out the ridges with your dry brush on your hand without it being too dusty and too like streaky. That's how you kind of got to get it in that sweet spot. Or I guess because you're just doing gold, you could also just fucking like heavy dry brush where the wet doesn't matter so much and you're just fucking like going nuts with it. So that's also a possibility. I mean, you're just trying to get the gold on there for now. You're not really doing any detail work, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm just trying to avoid that chalky look because that fucking chalky look sucks ass. I don't I don't do a lot of dry brushing because I can never quite get it right. Plus, half the time when I think about dry brushing, I've already done like a bunch of other layers. And if I dry brush, then I just fuck up all the other layers. So we don't really want to do that. Hey, can you see this fucking orange in this thing? I don't know if it's possible or not. Oop, too far. No, it's not gonna focus on them. Oh well. I feel like I need some of that darker brown to play with some of these shades here. Or actually, could do. Could do. Yeah, let's try that actually. Let's try that. Dryad brown. And I'm gonna put some soft tone, almost using it like a medium. And I don't know if this will work. I'm just kind of doing it on the fly, as I do. And soft tone might not even be the way to go. Strong tone might be the way, but we're going to try soft first. I just want to get some of these darker spots. And I've gone from doing the darker spots to just covering it, because I really want to see what it does. Kind of just soften some of the blends. And of course you can always go back over after. But here I go, softening blends again, so that idea lasted all of me saying it once. I definitely softened it quite a bit. Yo! Wallace is Primaris if you want to harass the shit out of him. Little Spency. It's my mom, so she can do whatever she wants. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's a Warhammer thing. Unless you're trying to call him a bitch, in which case that works. Not sure how I feel about that. It's definitely highlighted. I think I softened it too much now. He's also supposedly painting, so he might be slow to the uptake. Fuck, he's missing just getting absolutely fucking lit up here. Wallace, you're getting lit up. Oh, yeah, there's ads too, so good luck with that. I know you're doing stuff, but you're still getting lit up. Well, he's something anyway. Yeah, it's an orc. Most of the Warhammer orcs are green, and I didn't want to do green. So this is inspired by a World of Warcraft character. The beard-looking tattoo and all the tattoos on his chest are freehand, based on the character. So I freehanded all those. And now I'm just trying to do some skin tones. Really don't do a lot of skin. I'm glad I remember what fucking browns I used for this guy, because it's been a while. Cheers. Um, ORK. It's a space orc. They're technically mushrooms. They reproduce by leaving spores, so not really like Lord of the Rings, but there's been orcs and everything forever, man. It's like a fantasy staple. But yes, if that helps you, I suppose. They pretty much talk with a Cockney accent and just want to fight, and that's about it. Like all British, right? Honestly, that was a bait to see if there's any British people in here that would type in chat and argue that. Nobody fell for the bait. My cocaine, but not like that. So I'm just trying to do some skin highlights and make it look half decent. Hopefully. Hopefully I don't have to do his legs. You slayed the beast. Fuck them kids. For now, anyway. Until they get their second life. Fuck. I pull this too close to me all the time. It's really hard to remember the camera's there. Too low. Too low what? Too quiet? What do you mean too low? Oh, yeah. It's because I pull it towards me so that I can see. Because my magnifiers have a depth range. And when it's way out here, my face is way the fuck back here. I can't see shit. So I gotta kind of figure that out or find a different way. But if I pull the camera closer, then I bonk my fucking head on the light. It's a whole thing. Too. Oh, see, I thought I had it like way up here. I wonder if I can just do this. Maybe. Ugh. My phone's also heavy as shit. So it tilts this whole fucking thing. Ugh. I don't know if that's better or not. Looks like I might be able to look a little bit closer at it though. Eh, maybe. Yeah, that might work. Oops. Burb. Grab the right paint there? I think I did. What? Second wind? I told you, just kick their asses. Fuck them kids. don't think his ribs kind of get light, I guess. Okay. If I put him under the light, it does kind of get some light there. Yeah, fuck them kids. It's like the millennial slogan now. Guess he still kind of does get some light on his boobies. That's okay. The other day, Finnan had to take a picture of himself doing a video where he put a mask on and took it off in the same shot. Just for, like, absolutely no fucking reason. And of course, I opened the door just as he's fucking finishing it because I could hear him doing weird shit. So again, I say, fuck them kids. You guys probably can't see this very well because it's a weird under the arm ribs thing. Holy fuck, Grave. Holy shit. Welcome, everybody. And thanks, Grave. God damn. It's 2 weeks in a row. I don't even have the ability to do raids yet, apparently. How was the stream? I like chill streams. Chill streams are awesome. I think that's all I ever want, to be honest. Chaotic ones are not my jam. And that's why all I'm doing is painting orc skin. Welcome, everybody that just jumped in, got thrown in, maybe is more accurate. I'm painting a brown orc because I don't like green. And it is, if anybody knows, based on the war chief from World of Warcraft, Garrosh Hellscream. It's kind of a tester for me to see how brown skin works, see if I like it, and sometime down the road, maybe do a whole orc army in this kind of color. But that's a long, long way off and not really something I'm thinking about. More just wanted to freehand some tattoos on an orc, honestly. Thanks, Grave. It's coming. It's just doing some skin highlights, which I fucking suck at, so little bits at a time, right? Trying to figure out where the fucking light hits half the time. No worries. Thanks, Grave. I appreciate you. That was awesome. You are the best. I don't even know if he's in stream right now. There we go. How does that light hit his neck? Okay, let's stop a minute. Have a good night, Grave. Welcome to everybody else. If you're new, I have a Death Guard army and a Thousand Suns army, but I like to fuck around and just paint random shit. So as an example, there's a recent Galaxy Cape that I did on a one-off Eldari. I don't know how well that's going to show up on the camera because I forgot I raised it up. So, Eldari stuff. I got some Necrons as well. I guess I technically have a Necron army. There's an in progress Death Guard. Once it wants to show up on the camera so that I can see where it is. There we go. A couple of Space Marines from different eras. He's getting a rework right now because I didn't like how he had looked. I kind of painted him like a year ago. So he's in process of a rework. And Titus is just whenever I feel like painting him kind of guy. So currently, like I said, we're doing Garrosh Hellscream style orc because I don't like green. So we're in the process of skin tones, skin highlights, and just trying to kind of nail down how I want the skin to look. A little bit of orange. I use Warp Army paints, War paints, so that's kind of their highlight color there. Base color Dryad, so I'm sticking with this reddy brown color triad thing that they have. It's not a triad because there's 6 of them. I don't know what that would be. So yeah, just a complete tester and just kind of fucking around and chatting with people and painting an orc. I don't know what that noise was. Well, something happened and I heard a noise and I didn't see what happened. It wasn't that sound. What the fuck is playing on the thing right now? That's enough of that. Hey, Sleepy, how's it going? Thanks for popping in. How does this light hit his ears? Ooh, that pulled. Ha! And then sometimes you find out live on stream that you didn't glue his head very well. So that's a fun experiment. Was it glued? I think it was glued. Okay. Well, now we get to do some repairs live on stream. For fuck's sakes. That's always awesome. Breathe in that goo. Poisonous. There you go. Sometimes you just gotta re-glue a head on in the middle of stream. No. It's coming back. It'll make it work. It's not the first time that I went to paint something and realized that the part wasn't fully glued or came off really easy and on the floor it goes sprawling. The old lick and stick, that's right. Son of a bitch. Now there's a big fucking white streak around his head, so that's super dope. Let's fucking fix that shit. Maybe I didn't use this brown for this fucking orc color. It's not quite right. I don't know what brown I could have used. It's got to be this brown. Anyway, we'll maybe leave the head alone for a little bit. As he re-knits himself together, because that's fucking super cool. Let's figure out what to do with the backpack. How about that? I use some skin tone, actually, for that backpack color. Kind of in the same vein as everything else. So let's work on that while the head figures out what it's doing. Of course, we got a paint in here. Paint a happy little cloud. I don't know if anybody gets that reference anymore. Right over there in the corner. I feel like he's been dead for a long time now, hasn't he? No, I just want to paint like cloud orcs. That's true. Just like Mr. Rogers. One of the last Americans that wasn't crazy. Although he did change his shoes a lot, so I guess it's relative. Man, trying to paint in between these teeth sucks ass. Just have to repaint them, I guess. That sucks. Get in those little eye holes. Oh, that sucked. I should have done that color before I did the red. But here we are. I kind of want to do that a different color. I don't know what. Oh, now I gotta try to paint right next to the skin. Getting onto the skin, in theory. Ugh. Nerve-wracking. I'll just paint all over this little, I don't know, brace or strap or whatever that is. Okay. Doesn't look like I touched the skin, so that's good. don't even know what that GIF is. Oh, it's a big mouth. Okay. Yeah, sleepy. I didn't know what the hell that little emoji was. Let's do Pikachu. Yeah. Just because. So, I don't know if he's in the camera because I'm too busy fucking looking at it myself. I don't remember where this goddamn camera is. So there. So the backpack is kind of a darker brown. It's, again, technically a skin tone. Carnelian skin. Now the question is, what do I want to do the highlight layers and stuff as? I want to take this one. He's got some rope on his little back there, and I got this ochre and tan I'm going to try, because I bought it for some reason, and I don't remember why. Well, it probably helps if it's in the fucking shot. Come on, camera delay. Okay. So annoying. Looks like my side chat thing has decided to stop working. That's cool. Actually, you know what? Urban Buff might be a better base. Very light. Very, very light. But you can then use the ochre tan, whatever it is, as your highlight color, I think is the way to go. How is this roped in there? Okay, so there's some metal or some shit there. So we'll do this first. And you're back. It's actually maybe like wire, not rope. I don't know what the hell this is. Must be rope because he's got this little climbing hooky thing. Okay, you did the skull face, so I thought maybe you had to deal with monsters again. Well, if it's not rope, it is now, so fuck it. I don't care for this paint. It's very fucking light. What if it's like a steel wire instead? Just shoot the little grappling hook. Not sure. Ah, fuck them kids. Well, I'm kind of worried about his head falling off again, so I kind of want to let him. Let's let him sit for a little bit, I think. He can hang out for a minute. I have this little bad boy. Been black for a while, nothing but prime. And I have this air purple, which you can paint, so that's cool. And while I let his head dry, I think I'm going to do a little bit of this guy. Maybe. This looks really dark. Oh, yeah. We can't go on together. So, hair paints are very, very thin because obviously they're meant to be used in an airbrush. But of course, you can use a regular brush. And on black, which maybe not was the bleh, which maybe wasn't the best choice in hindsight, it is very much getting eaten up by that black. I cannot figure out where the camera is today. But it might take a coat or two, and it should actually work out. The dark purple on my Thousand Suns, I use a lot of purple in general, but especially on Thousand Suns. I think the purple is just going to go as a base layer to build up on with some other color, or whatever color I decide on, which I don't know yet. Yeah, I saw one too. I don't even know if I talk during it, because you can't hear anything through it, so I don't know if everybody gets them at the same time. I'm still sorting through the ads. I had a triple one the other day. That was fun. I mean, you're supposed to subscribe if you don't want ads. That's what you're supposed to do, obviously. I don't. This purple is really fucking light. Jesus. Oh man, this purple does not show up on this black. At least not first coat, anyway. But I kind of like the darkness of it. So I want to see how it looks dried and then second coated. Just to kind of see if it does work like my brain is thinking it will. Ish. Because there's another purple that I use all the time, and I don't want to just automatically jump to that. I almost kind of want to do like their head's a different color too. I don't know what to do for my Zangor. But that's like a black purple fuck. It's there. You can see the tinting of it. It's just very, very dark and hard to see. This paint smells more too. And these guys are so tiny. These little tiny arms. It doesn't dry all that purple, you know? Right now I'm using this purple. And over the black, especially being an airbrush paint, it's very, very light. Very, very thin. I'm just trying to see if I paint, 6 fucking layers of it, if that will keep it this nice dark purple, or if it'll just kind of get blended into the black and you'll be able to see what it is. Which is kind of currently my suspicion. Because there's a few spots that I've already done a couple times, and I'm not looking all that purple. Not once it dries. Yeah, see, it's still wet, so it does look purple in the light, but I think that's because it's wet. And I think maybe once it dries, it will be a lot less purple. A lot less obvious. There's also some white dots all over this guy, and I bet you... Yeah, but I don't think it's going to dry like that. But anyway, the white dots are from a galaxy cape I did, and it must have splashed all over this guy. So that's cool. Guess it doesn't really matter. I just wanted a really dark purple layer, and I wanted to kind of use some of these airbrush paints, even if it's not in the airbrush. Since how Army Painter sent them to me, so it seems like the right thing to do. But it's definitely... kind of see on the back there. Maybe. It's not really folk use. It's kind of like tinted purple. Honestly, what I should have done probably is airbrush base coated them completely purple. Oh, that's actually a really good idea. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Okay, I'm not airbrushing on live stream because fuck that. That's a whole thing. Zangor's going away because I think I'm going to base coat them purple, which solves my too thin problem. So fuck that. What do I want to do now? What should I do? Let's work on this guy. Need some blue tack. Blue tack is the best shit you can buy for Warhammer, in my opinion. Cheap as fuck, and holds all your stuff in place. There we go. So, he is purple and shiny, and my camera flipped upside down for no reason. That's cool. Let's fix that. Maybe. There we go. That makes more sense. Okay, anyway. Shiny and purple for the actual guy. And a nice dark purple. Again, I use lots of purples. For the rhino dog beast thing, it kind of reminds me of the Ghostbusters dogs. So that's always cool. I'm going to some rusted metal. True metallic metal, if you guys haven't tried it, is awesome. I don't know if that actually made it in the shot because I wasn't paying attention. True metallic metal, there's a base, a shade, and a light, and it's really, really awesome and goes on really, really nice. I think Primaris can attest to that as well. It's in the chat, I think, still. So I would have kept working on the orc, but his head falling off makes you wonder on structural integrity. Structural integrity. Oh, my teeth whistled there. So we'll work on this guy. Doing a little bit of a contrasting look where the actual World Eater on the mount is very shiny and bright. I will be adding blood eventually, but currently is shiny and bright, and the mount is kind of duller. I want the focus more to be on the rider, not so much the mount, because that's right, my reasoning is This is about as close as I've come to girly pop. It's like girly death metal instead. It is a kind of sort of commission piece. So the colors were not picked by me, but I like them. He's got a teal tongue and a there we go, a pink belly. And it's just a matter of deciding what all gets that rusted metal kind of look. This bunch of silver I got under there, and this will end up being silver. I don't know what that noise is. I think my oh, there we go. Fleet Admiral, thanks for the follow. My thing actually showed up that time. So, as with pretty much everything I paint. I am 100% winging it and painting how I want it as I think of it. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes you gotta repaint things. But I kind of like that. High risk, high reward. There's a lot of... You probably can't see what's going on here. Other times the head falls off. Yes, that's true. Fuck you, buddy guy. Not your guy, friend. I hope you stub your toe in the dark. Just a quick update on my Zangor in the purple. It is very dark. That's because you're old as fuck. And let me guess, because you just came back from France, you waved the white flag and cried about it? You're supposed to come back with an accent, not being a pussy. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I kind of got an odd angle for this here. The head fell off the orc, so I tried the Zangor, and then the purple was too dark to brush. And because it's an air paint, I figured it actually makes more sense to airbrush a complete purple base layer all over, because I have 6 Zangors currently. So if I airbrush the purple, that kind of gets my base layer done over it. Because it's just not brushing on nicely enough. It's going to take me like 14 fucking layers to get that even sort of half decent. Whereas the airbrush might push it on better, as it's whatever, atomizing the paint or whatever the fuck it does. So I switched to this one, which you might recognize. I mean, I could stop painting this guy if you want. I don't care. It's not like it's yours or anything. Ugh, sometimes there's fucking hairs and things, man. I assure you it's not my hair. It's probably my 3-legged idiot cat's hair. I don't know where the camera is now. I've moved the camera up higher, and now I'm forgetting where the camera is more. Shut up, Bugs. If you puke, I'm gonna kick your 3-legged ass. Or are you mad because it's dark? Well, I can't. Oh, fuck's sakes. Alright, be right back, everybody. My cat is fucking being mental because it's dark and he's, I don't know, afraid of the dark. Hi, Bugs. There you go. See? You're good now. He sometimes sings after he eats. That's why he does that. It's the song of his people. No, he's done it for years. There we go. Both World Eater shouldery bits. Well, whose memory are we going to trust here? Just saying. It actually kind of sounds like he's going to go run and use the bathroom pretty quick here. I may. Well, I should hope you love the colors. What with you picking them more or less and all. Holy fuck, it's 9:30 already? Let's see. So, this purple terrestrial titan is my purple base here, and it's also one of my favorite purples in the whole Army Painters lineup. Kind of want to start doing some highlights on him, but there's a lot of other base to do. It looks like there's actually some skin there. I don't know what color to do that. Choices, you know? Choices. Really not sure what to do those. It's got a lot of robot-y bits here. What color do I want to do the skin? Opposite of purple on the scale is green. But I don't want to do green. It doesn't really work with anything in there. She doesn't like yellow. Let's do... excuse me. Gray is too much like all the silver that's going to be on there. I'm just trying to figure out the skin for anybody that just joined. I'm not sure. Pretty sure it's skin. Looks like skin. It's like the back of the legs, kind of. It's got like a cut in it. Maybe it is metal. Just do all the legs silver. What about all silver legs? Is that too much silver? Maybe. I don't know. Ah, fucking cop out. Still a lot of brass on this guy to do. And there's still a lot of silver to do. But I'm not sure what to do the skin color. Maybe green is the way to go. But green and pink is weird. And he's a Khorne follower, not a Nurgle follower, so necrotic flesh doesn't really make sense lore-wise. It's a tough choice, you know? Especially because it just looks like it's one little spot, really. These back legs look like they have muscles. You can kind of see I don't know if you guys can. You can kind of see the muscles in there. But the front legs just look like they're encased in metal. I don't know why they wouldn't metal up the calves. Seems like a weird choice. Let's do this. I don't know what the fuck I just did. I think I bumped it. Ooh, freaking out. It's not freaking out. So there's a lot of grays and silvery colors. So if I do desaturated blue-gray with gray highlights, that might work. A bit of blue skin. Sounds interesting. Ugh. I don't know where all these fucking hairs are coming from. This is way too wet. One thing about the blue-gray is any silver overages it will cover pretty good. So that's good. There's a little silver spot for later in there. That looks like, and we'll call that one skin. Fuck it. It's kind of in the same vein as the purple as far as the desaturation goes. I don't know what the fuck is playing right now, but that's enough of that. So the desaturated blue-gray will get highlighted with likely just straight grays. contrast. Just kind of gives a little interesting color down here. Real question is does the front legs have this? Because they don't fucking look like they do. Maybe it's not even looking the same. It looks like it's fully encapsulated. Which armor on the front legs would make sense. The back legs are generally protected, being at the back and all. Guess that makes sense. I think I need to carry it through, honestly. Fuck's sakes. Some really hard angles in here. So if you see me flip the model around 7 million times, it's because I can't reach. All right, man. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for coming. What time is it? 9:40. Yeah, I think the blue will work. Get some highlights on there. Kind of see the gray in there. It's fucking falling over though. Well, I think I've had enough painting. My eyes are starting to get fuzzy. And that's usually a good sign to stop because it's getting late on my end. Yeah, it's a nice desaturated gray blue, and it does kind of go with the purple. But I think that's it for me. I'm going to cut it a little short because I'm tired of shit. And 6 o'clock comes early. So thanks everybody that popped in. You all rock. I am going to attempt to do a raid elsewhere, but I think I need a 30-day account for it to actually work. So let me just see if I can. If I know where the thing is. No raidable channels. That's cool. Raid a channel. Let's see. Miniature. Sure. Let's help if I could spell, eh? Let's see. Let's go here. Let's see. Twitch graphic error. Nope. Well, I can't rate anybody, so thanks everybody for coming in. I'm pretty sure I need a 30-day account to be allowed to raid. I appreciate you guys coming out. We'll at the very least be back on Monday. Wednesday is kind of the schedule I've set up so far. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Doombolt Painting and see a lot of stills and videos and whatnot. I'm gonna pull him back a little bit. Yeah. This is just kind of a chill work in progress, working whatever I want to evening, and I think that's kind of what'll make Wednesdays. Just kind of do whatever I want with no real plan. Just like how I paint. So thanks everybody. I appreciate you. Drop me a follow. Follow me on Instagram, like I said, at Doombolt Painting. And we'll see you at the very least next Monday, if not next Wednesday. Thank you all very much. Have a good one.